have dropped Spaceman, the new Adam Sandler movie, which is dropped it on Netflix today. I was able to watch that, and we're going to talk about it. Let's start with some things I liked about this movie. This movie is visually stunning. Let's start there. It's visually stunning. As soon as I watched it, I was like, because I'm not the type of person to yell at people to go and see things in the theater. Like, you need to go and see this movie in the theater. I'm not mad at people watching stuff at home. Like, watch stuff at home, watch stuff on your phone, on your laptop, like whatever convenient to you. Don't let anybody tell you how to consume your media or how to consume your content. But of course, there are things that do lend itself to being seen on the big screen, like a Dune. Visually stunning, but it turns out they really just style over substance the whole time, because man, I really did want to like this movie. I was so excited when I saw the trailers come out. I was like, yes, we're getting Adam Sandler's back in his bag. He's doing this solo space mission. I'm excited. And mission, it doesn't have to be a space adventure. It can be a mission of self-discovery, whatever it is. But I'm hoping it's interesting. And this movie is not. Okay, Adam Sandler is wonderful. He's wonderful, especially thinking that he's not really acting with much other than like the short scenes he has with maybe like Carey Mulligan and that, but talking to Kumail from Big Bang Theory over a screen, but he doesn't really act with other people much. It's mostly just probably a tennis ball, and they're like, yo, so we're gonna put Paul Dano's voice behind this tennis ball, but just act with it. So that being said, he does well. But the problem with just doing well is that he had the potential for this to really be the best performance he's ever done. It really did have that potential, and it's just the character was just so underdeveloped. Like, it was just so underdeveloped, and it's heartbreaking because it could have been so much more than it actually was. This movie is so dull. Like, it's so dull. It has no sense of urgency whatsoever. It feels like they wanted us to connect to this guy, to the Jakob, our lead character. It feels like they wanted us to connect to him, and because this whole movie is about him and discovering the issues that went wrong with his marriage to Carey Mulligan, and he's on this journey of discovery with the Spider being voiced by Paul Dano, and they kind of like do some couple counseling. Like, I'm not joking, it's him doing couple counseling with a spider. And you never know, like, on the surface that might sound crazy, but there probably is a way to do that successfully. Well, this movie did not do this successfully. They wanted us to connect to this story. They wanted us to connect to Jakob and his issues with his wife, but it was so slow and underbaked. I know those are two contradicting statements, but trust me, this movie is slow, but it still manages to be underbaked. Like, how does that even work? But you feel that I'm honestly not even being crazy. Like, that's how I felt with this movie. The performances were good with what they've been given. Like I said, Adam Sandler is delightful in this. He really is. Like, he really is. Carey Mulligan again proves why she is one of the best actors, not just actresses, but actors working in Hollywood today. She again proves it, even though she did not have much to do. She wasn't really given much to do in this movie. Paul Dano was good as well, but like, Paul Dano was voicing an extraterrestrial. Paul Dano's voice is very extraterrestrial-like, so I don't think it was that much of a leap for him. So ultimately, Spaceman just had the potential to be a great flick, but we were just given this lifeless, bleak, underdeveloped movie. So if you do want to watch this movie, I would recommend just watch Duncan Jones's Moon instead.